Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Fishing UK. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a brand new lure, and I'm also going to be talking to you about some of the issues in trout fishing. So there's actually arguments on both sides. So I'm aware that the vast majority of people think single hooks, barbless, are better for trout welfare. And while this may be true, there are a couple of counter arguments. One main one that I'm just going to spit out there in case anyone's got any thoughts on it. I don't know if this is true or not, but intuitively it makes sense. A single barbless hook is going to have a lot more force on a single hook point in a trout's mouth, so there's more chance that it might go through the membrane and make a bigger hole, whereas the force a lot of the time on a treble hook will be spread across 2 hook points or even 3. So now I've just quickly got that quick counter argument out of the way. I know a lot of you might not agree with it. Personally, I just want to make a quick note that I don't struggle at all getting treble hooks out of trout's mouths if they're fully barbless. However, I am eager to learn and I'm eager to grow in my sort of fishing journey, so I'm going to try out single hooks and see if I notice any sort of difference. Now this just so happens to coincidentally be going on just as Rigged and Ready Travel Rods have released a new range of barbless lures, so there's some really cool stuff I'm going to show you now. So this is the Fish Rig Spinners and Spoons set by Rigged and Ready. While you can already buy single hook spinners on the market, I have never seen them in tackle shops. I rarely see them for sale on angling shops online. I know in some places you can get them, but it's rarely as convenient or as cost effective as these bad boys here. So in this set here, it comes in this box and you've got some foam, and these lures are pinned in there so they don't get all tangled up. They stay in place. You know what you're dealing with and where. So in here on the left, you've got 3 size 0 spinners, 1 in each of the classic colours. In the middle, 3 size 1 spinners, and on the right, 3 size 2 spinners. So these are all single hooks. They gradually get bigger as you size up. And what is also included in here is barbless trebles. Now these aren't something that you can typically get. If you're buying a treble hooked spinner, it will pretty much always come barbed. So mistakes can be made when crushing barbs on treble hooks. You can leave a bit of a lip sometimes if you don't crush them hard enough, but these completely get rid of that as an option. Also means you can just vary what you use and when, if you are that way inclined anyway. Another great thing this comes with is little lure clips that are the right size for all of these spinners. So we're going to be putting these to the test today, telling you how much they cost, seeing if we can catch a couple fish with them. So I will just say I'm not just talking about these particular spinners here when I'm talking about a lure that may change the way we fish. I'm talking about every barbless spinner. So I know another drawback for a lot of people is convenience. A lot of people don't want to be messing around with switching treble hooks over to single hooks, and while this isn't just laziness, it also boils down to new people in the sport not really knowing how to do that, how to deal with split rings, how to use pliers, etc., not wanting to spike themselves with hooks. But I'm just wondering if this is something that's going to signify a change in the way we fish or a turn of the tides. I'm not sure. I've not used them yet, I've not tested them out, but I want to know what you think. As we all know, fish care is more important than ever. Especially with more people fishing and a lot of people getting into the sport. We need to make sure we look after the fish we have. And I'm just wondering, is this the way to do it? I don't know. We'll soon find out, I suppose. We'll see if the hookup ratio is okay. And then hopefully we'll catch a few fish for you. So, our weapon of choice, the one we're starting with, is the size 1 silver spinner. Now the main reason I've chosen silver is because the water's very coloured today. I do prefer a bronzy colour in clearer water. Now this is the first time I've ever used a single hooked spinner, so I don't know how the hookup ratio is going to be affected. I assume just looking at this action quickly that I'm going to have no trouble getting some bites. But who knows, maybe today the fish just won't be biting. So far I have to say I am absolutely loving the action on this spinner. Got a nice action upstream and an even nicer action downstream. Sometimes with spinners you find that they don't quite spin if you cast upstream and you're retrieving with the current, but I have to say I'm not having this issue with this one. But yeah, and it again works just as good straight across. or downstream. So far, have to say I am loving these spinners. Fish. Oh, it's off. I wasn't really concentrating then. That was only a tiny fish though, so I won't lose sleep over that one. Oh, that was a salmon, I think. I think I've just had a hit from a salmon. Oh my days. Big flash of colour in the water. Big flash of colour. Well, in a rather unbelievable turn of events, I just had a hit from what I think was a salmon. And then I forgot to put a new battery in my GoPro, carried on fishing, caught 2 small trout. So I'll show you that footage now. I'll show you those fish, lovely looking fish. Then we're going to head to another stretch of river and see if we can't catch some more. Well, it's not quite the big salmon we just had on, but it's a beautiful little trout. Look at that for a fish. Absolutely stunning. Off you go. Fish number 2 is no monster, but it's another lovely marked fish. Let's get it back. Another thing I will quickly say is that this isn't just a trout lure. So I'm not sure when I'll release this video, but we are in late September yet. The trout season's still going. But yeah, even though trout season's about to end, you can use this sort of thing for anything you use spinners for, really. So the first thing that comes to mind is perch. Perch love a spinner, as the chub and pike. So I will actually show you some perch that my good friend, oh I thought we had a bite then, but it's a leaf, that my good friend Harry has been catching on these rigged and ready barbless spinners.
Yes, we got him. We got him. I knew there was something. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, that's a big perch. That's a huge perch. Oh my god. Oh my god. For in here anyway. I'm on a roll at the moment. I'm not losing this fish. What a perch. On an unfished bit of canal as well. Oh my god, he's in. What a fish. What a fish, guys. What a fish. Absolutely mullered the spinner. And here we have a 30 centimetre long canal perch. This is my PB canal perch. Cheers, Iris. Right, let's get this angry guy back. Beautiful fish. And there he is in the water. Beautiful. So, seeing as we just had that biggie, I'm going to come back and just give it another go, because there might be another one there. You never know. There is. There bloody is. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's about 6 or 7 of them. Oh my god, they're huge. And this is only the smallest one. Oh my god, look at them all there. They've all just gone off. This is nuts. Oh my god, that's bigger than the other one. And he's in the net. Oh my god. The spinners, one cast and they're slamming them. Oh my days. Perch number 2. Absolutely buzzing with him. Look at that fish. No words. Right, let's get this guy back.
So just moving around to the next spot now. I will say, if you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and drop a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Look at that for a rainbow. And the reflection of it in the water. That is something else. What a lovely view to be casting into. Another thing I'm enjoying about these spinners is they are good at long casts. You can cast far with them, you just see that, and they're accurate as well. I feel with some slightly lighter lures, they aren't very aerodynamic. And you can't get a great cast on them, but you can with these. So I would like to just quickly mention as well that those of you that like spoons, I've never been much of a spoon fan. You can get a pack with some spinners in and some spoons. So this is sort of a mixed trout pack. You can also use it for chub and perch, etc., even small pike. So it's just started chucking it down with rain, and I have to admit I'm struggling today more than I thought I was going to. Fortunately, Harry, who's been using these lures a lot longer than me, has got some good footage, so I'm going to put that in a little compilation to show you after, to really show you what these spinners and spoons are capable of. But I just wanted to talk to you about the price. So for 9 spinners with a spare set of treble barbless hooks, it cost around £22.50, I think, or about £22. So that works out, well actually we'll add the discount on. You can actually get 10% off anything on the Rigged and Ready website using discount code AFUK10 at checkout. So what, £22.50, take 10%, that's about 20 quid. You're looking at 20 quid for 9 spinners with spare hooks, which is a good rate. That's about 2 quid a pop. And that's a pretty good price considering normally if you're buying a spinner you can spend about £3.50 a pop if you're buying a MEPS. And yeah, as I said, treble hooks, so even if you're not a fan of single hooks, you've got fully barbless trebles there just to swap over. I'll leave the link to where you can find these below as well, and a link to where you can go check out Harry's channel from Bang Average Fishing. So I hope you enjoy this short compilation.
It's not a bad trout, that. That isn't a bad trout at all. Oh my lord, sorry, this is literally my first cast. It's a lovely fish. It's a lovely fish. Just tighten that clutch up slightly as you get into the net. Lovely fish, putting up a lovely scrap as well. Great thing with these hooks is as well, they really hold well. They really hold well for a single hook. And it's barbless, which is the great thing as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm already predicting we will lose some today, but as they go, oh, he's putting up a right scrap. He don't want to come in the net. It's a belter. He's in the net. It's a belting fish, look at him. Whoa, stunner. Folks, first fish of the day, what a belter. What an absolute belting fish. Oh, he's off anyway. There he goes. Not the most beautiful release, unfortunately, slipped out my hands, but bloody hell, that was the first cast. Probably about £1.5 pounds, something like that. Jeez, what else is in here? Come on, let's have another quick cast. Inevitable, to be fair, in this run. Like, look at it, but I didn't expect it. Maybe 3 reels, if that. I'll be surprised if we don't get another here. I'll be deadly surprised. Saw him following it. That was insane. Oh, he's off. Oh, belted things. Saw him coming like a torpedo. Nowhere near as big as the other one, but I'm not bloody complaining. Oh, we're in again. That might be even the same fish. I don't know. This is literally a fisher cast at the moment. Oh, can we get him in the net? He is in the net. That's a belter, another belter. Oh, and look at the lure in there. Whee! And look at that single hook. Oh, it's absolutely mullered it. Oh, what a beautiful trout that is. That is a proper wild fish. Let's get him unhooked and get him back in the water.